Hi guys, I've just finished the reading for Beyoncé, but if you just need a spoiler alert or if you just need a little motivation to watch the reading, we talk about Beyoncé's connection to the elite. We talk about Beyoncé's relationship with Jay-Z, why they are working together. Is there even a real relationship there? We talk about the origins of her children, and we also talk about the impending deal she may be trying to make with, the law. So, see you in the reading. Welcome everyone to Third Eye Scoop, a channel that we're looking at world events, what's happening on a global stage, and see how they affect us in some way. I think those archetypes are here to show us something. And this series is called The Devil Wears Fame. First concept was really about the P. Diddy stuff with Hollywood and how it's all coming out to play and why is it coming out now and what do we need to witness. And even though some of the readings have been pretty dark, and they do come with a trigger warning, I still think it's important for us to look at it, to witness it. And I think we're ready on some level, even if we think we're not even, our minds may bend with some of the details that are coming out, but we need to build our resilience to this because we have to hold the side of the light. So no more can we keep our heads buried in the sand. And I come to these readings with a very strong intention to get the message, to see what the collective teaching is for us, what these archetypes are actually coming into this time-space reality. What was their soul contract? What was the karma they needed to clear? Are they on their path? Have they stepped off the path? Are they working for the light? Are they working for the dark? What was their life before fame? What's their life since fame? What's their outcome? So we're just going to see what information we can get. Today is Beyoncé. Weirdly, this is a new channel, so I don't expect a lot of views at this moment in time. But it's interesting that when I did Jay-Z's reading, there's like 0 views. The others have like a dozen or so, but Jay-Z 0. So I'm not sure what that means. It could be shadow banned. It could be... so I'm wondering what Beyonce's views will be. So just a curious little amusing side note for myself and maybe for you guys too. So I've already muscle tested a bark flower remedy for Beyoncé. It's called Wild Rose. And some of the characteristics is apathy, resignation, lost motivation, lack of ambition. For anyone who's resigned to any unpleasant situation, whether illness or monotonous life or uncongenial work, which is kind of interesting when it's Beyoncé, right? You know, one of the highest grossing female artists, blah, 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 you know, power couple, Jay-Z. So interesting that this is the flower essence that perhaps she needs right now. Or maybe they're, maybe they're hints and clues to her own life. And also for us, because we share some sort of energy exchange with these people, whether we like it or not. They're in our collective for a reason. So I've just taken some of that on behalf of all of us. Okay, I'm also going to do a flower essence just to see the emotional component of the reading. So let's start with that. Flower essence for Beyoncé. Thank you. Juniper berry, purified, dislodges, detoxifies, disperses negativity, fears, shackles, and pain. This is actually showing up for someone else. I'm trying to remember who it is, and I can't. 22, juniper berry, purify. Kind of does feel a bit like alcohol, like gin and tonic, something like that. Okay. So let's start with the reading. So I'm going to pull out 9 cards. Beyonce's Virgo, and she's life path number 5, which I find mad because quite a few of the readings I've done so far are life path 5s or 4s. So yeah, this is Beyoncé. Okay. Just a disclaimer, I've not been a Beyoncé fan. I don't know why I missed... It's not that I don't know some of her songs, but I did miss all the trend. And I'm not really much of a music person, but I know she's Beyoncé. I know she's a big deal, allegedly. So yeah. Let's start. So her current energy. The kiss. With her soul contract. The tear. Karmic debt, the ring. Put a ring on it. Interesting. Collective teaching, the temple. Has beehive energy. Before fame, the forest. Fame and after, the underworld. This has come up in quite a few of the readings as well. Eros. The river. And the medallion. A lot of repeating cards. So interesting. It's kind of why I like using the same decks, to see if there's any overlapping energies. Okay, so we have the kiss. This is her current energy. I think this is representing Jay-Z and Beyoncé. I feel like whatever relationship they have, no matter how it started, or it started with kiss, for example, or the kiss of death, or the lust, the hunger for connection, whatever it is, in this moment in time, the whole world is feeling like it's eclipsing them, and they're holding on tightly to whatever partnership they have. It still seems quite dark, though. I feel like they still think they have a glimmer of hope to stay relevant. I think they're waiting for the next cycle. They're waiting for this publicity to be tomorrow's news cycle, but I just don't know if that's going to be the case, but that's what they're holding on to. It could also represent Beyonce's lack of connection. I feel like she, with some of the other cards coming up, I feel like I don't think she knows who she is, or whoever, which is weird, right? She's Beyonce. She's a complete brand that we're all supposed to admire and look up to, but there's something about her energy that feels lost, especially being surrounded by the underworld and the forest. It's like a pathless path. It's like someone else put her on the path, but I feel like she came in to have the story anyway. I feel like with the tear, that also kind of rings lack of connection. It's like this inability to fully feel emotions. Maybe she was here to come and heal that on some level, find her tears, find her emotional connection, find her, it could even have a darker element about, creating tears for others. The ring energy, I find in this card, it looks like the lens of a camera, snapping. It's so many different variations of the truth, and it's all like covered up. And I know I mentioned earlier about, putting a ring on it. But the ring is also about commitment, right? It's also about some sort of union, or some sort of pact, or some sort of eternal vow, some sort of repetitive pattern. So whether she was supposed to break it in this lifetime or disavow it, I'm even feeling this here with the shackles and pain. Was she here to dislodge some of her darker lifetimes? We've got the Temple card, which is the collective teaching she's bringing us. And again, I find this quite common in the themes from these readings. With the other celebrities, it's like we are trying to be shown who we're worshipping. What sort of unity are we kind of making with these people? How committed are we? How much of our own life and our own sovereignty have we invested or given away to this celebrity kingdom? And we're influenced by it. We're seduced by it. And it's so delicate and seductive in the way they do it, because it's always in such a lovely package, right? It's like, don't fall for the trap, don't fall for the illusion, because there's definitely darker energies within this, and it may not be, the illusion might be just quite horrific if we delve into it. Got the forest here from Before Fame, so I do feel like whether she had the potential to ever try and, by bringing her her energy forward into like a wider audience. But this is her energy field. Like, it's quite dark, and it's actually quite intense. It's almost like jungle. It's the underworld as well. It's like this kind of she was already trapped into this darker frequency. So the choice of the fame either feeding that or the adoration of others, could that have brought her out to a lighter frequency? Could she have found the connection? Could she have found a union with lighter beings or not? Or was it too in depth to lift herself out of it? Because post-fame or since fame, it's the underworld. I mean, there's no good deeds here. This is like the worst of the worst, right? And it seems like this is also her current energy. And that's why she's holding on so tight to probably Jay-Z or the story that they've manifested together. But I've already done Jay-Z's reading, and he is a mass manipulator. So I wonder whose power balance is this in the relationship? Are they the perfect power couple, or is one more subversive than the other, or submissive? We'll see. We've got the Eros energy, and this is quite an erotic, sexual energy. And I feel like I don't get good vibes from this energy. I do feel like she may be using her sexuality as a source of energy, especially with her void of emotions and her darker frequencies around her. She may have just really doubled down, tripled down into this energy and became, obviously an archetype that we recognize, but we'll see how far or how deep that goes. We have the river, and the river is always asking us to go into true connection with ourselves. I feel like with the tear energy, or the lack of tears, or the perhaps inducing tears onto others, she's really been asked to clear some of that, like a tsunami needs to be washed through her to cleanse her. And I feel like that's also linking into this dislodging and detoxifying negative energy. With the wild rose as well, I mean, apathy, that also like talks of lack of emotions, lack of motivation, lack of ambition. So it's like her soul is not on the path it would prefer to be on, but at the same time, it's been drowned out by all of this superficial ambition that she's found herself in. It's just void. It's just void of any sort of excitement or purpose, really. It just feels, it feels like it always needs to reach the next medallion or the next award or the next adulation or the next, it's very superficial, and the medallion. So I don't know if whether she's going to try and hope to maintain the status quo and continue to be Beyoncé and keep receiving all of the awards, but it also feels a bit disconnected, like we may disconnect her. I'm not sure. So let's see what other cards come up. Okay, show me Beyoncé and the kiss. Alternative sexuality, sexual minority, Casanova, asexual, polygamist or polyamorous. Bottom of the deck, leadership, boss, leader, ruler, follower. I mean, there has been rumors in terms of Jay-Z's sexuality. It kind of feels like she knows how to act because she lacks sort of emotions, or she's really closed off, or she's, kind of low vibrations, or she's just so outside of herself. She's either too emotional or not emotional enough. Like, she doesn't know how to self-regulate. But I feel like with asexuality, I feel like this relationship is all business. I don't feel like this is a connection. Even these two figures are not they're not connecting, right? The kiss is not there, and even so, it's not within the right. It's not aligned, right? But I feel like she's tapped into the sexual component or the sexual frequency for her career, or however she's using fuel to manifest. So there's definitely something there. It could be the fact that she also uses sex as a tool or a way of controlling Jay-Z, perhaps as a extortion, or not sure. She's definitely. It's like if he's withheld sexually from her and it's all business, instead of being the submissive role, I feel like she has the potential to even use that as another weapon and dominate the world stage with it, but still it's not in balance. Show me the tear with Beyoncé. Power, sexual assault, wealth. Wow. Position of authority, abuse of power, loss of power, fame and recognition. These cards are always so triggering. I might have to bleep out what I just said, but SA, we have power and we have wealth. I think she knew coming in that this was going to obviously be part of the journey for her, because she's definitely, I mean, to get those cards together all by 3. Gosh, these readings never cease to amaze me. Oh, too many. Show me the ring, Beyoncé. 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 Obsession, obsessive lover, other, obsessive love, jealousy. Bottom of the deck. Secret society. These are all, a lot of these are repeating cards throughout all these readings. I feel like this is part of her bloodline. I feel like this ring, this eternal energy, this is, like I was saying, she doesn't know how to self-regulate. So she always needs sort of reactions or be obsessive. If she has no connectivity, like she overachieves in another area, it's kind of like image control, perfectionism, jealousy, the wild rose. Like she's void of emotion, so that's why she can set herself up in this sort of relationship. But because it might be ego dependent, I think she's smart enough, or cunning enough to keep a energy like JC in check, because she's able to use the abuse of power and the shared assets they've created by almost using the same tools against him. They're both, highly astute. Okay, they're very good at getting what they want. Ruthless. Show me the energy of the forest. Show me the energy of the forest. Animals. Animal attack. I'm not sure about Beyonce's upbringing. Forest energy, that's often where a lot of witchcraft is kind of practiced. You can also have that forest moment where it's like the dark night of the soul, or, it can be quite a cleansing energy, but it can be quite ritualistic. So I'm going to not say any more on that. Show me the energy of the underworld. Show me the energy of the underworld, Beyoncé. Again, secret society, Freemason. Bottom of the deck. Communications, writer, scribe, publisher, messenger. I think the rumors are true. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, but I get the feeling that the rumors are true. I think she's well connected. I think that there is, with all these readings now, this is like my 9th or 10th one, I think, and the links to a lot of this secret underworld, to have repeating underworld cards, to have a lot of common themes in some of the energies. Yeah, she's highly connected, highly influential. She participates, so I don't think she's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I think she's complicit. I think she has more power than we presume, and show me the Eros energy of Beyonce. Show me the Eros energy of Beyonce. Servant, indentured servitude, childcare, other. Bottom of the deck. Charity, benefactor, patron, good Samaritan. I think we really need to look deeper at what she has been supporting. Any charities that have been of service to her. Where has she been putting her money? Where has she benefited from these charities? So I think these charities may have a lean into some of this stuff. So there's like a direct link, and it may be dressed up in illusion of philanthropy, but I think we're starting to know better. I think we're starting to see a lot more obvious connections, and it's like the devil is in plain sight. And yeah, the river. Show me Beyonce in the river. Technology, accomplishment, disaster, plane crash, celebrity, abuse of technology. Bottom of the deck, peacemaker, mediator, diplomat. You know, there was rumors that Aaliyah, let's just say, but there is a celebrity plane crash, something that she needs to be cleansed of, purified from, involved in. It would need a tsunami to cleanse her spirit, in proportion to the dark that she's been playing amongst. Whether she was directly involved, it was the hidden forces are, working in her favor to achieve accomplishment, maybe. That maybe those rumors are true, that there was some sort of deal made. All alleged for entertainment purposes only. Show me Beyonce and the medallion. Again, peacemaker. Bottom of the deck, the law, the judge, lawyer. Are they trying to make a deal? Are they trying to mediate their way out of this? Are they shaking hands with secret societies, buying off a judge potentially? I know she's also been quite political lately, so I wonder if this connection and influence to the higher elites, she's trying to find a deal. Yeah. Let's see what Tarot has to say. She does feel like, yeah, she's got priestess vibes for sure. Show me the kiss and alternative sexuality, Beyoncé. Chariot. In the original Chariot card, or Rider-Waite, there's the white horse and the black horse, and they kind of veer off in different directions if you don't control it. And I feel like this is Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's like they know that they perhaps bat for different teams, or they have different alignments, but they know for the overall intention of their relationship, they're still steering in the right direction. That's why they're hand in hand. Yeah, they're still waiting to see what's happening on the horizon before they jump. The steelmaker, they're still trying to work with the higher elites who may be involved. Maybe some of their charities have a potential to lean in on. But let's see, show me the Tia. Three of Discs, Two of Cups. Yeah, this is another marriage. This is another union that was going to always happen. Their two archetypes had to join. I mean, they would cause a lot of pain for sure. But they were building, I don't want to say light and dark, but I feel like they were trying to stack the decks for the darker side. Let's see. Show me the ring and obsessive love. Show me the ring and obsessive love and karma. The Hanged One. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. It's like the only hope she has to clear her dark karma in this lifetime is for the whole structure to collapse. So if she made a deal for good, not for escaping her own accountability, but if she actually went in and pulled the whole structure down, all of this energy, the secret society, the high elites, and she literally turned her perspective to the light instead of working for the dark, she may have a chance of some redemption, but the whole thing would have to come down. She would have to lay everything bare and hang by a thread of her own, It's like dislodging all the shackles and pain. It's like she'd have to let everything go, let everything lay bare to remain tethered to her last hope for the light. Show me the Forest. Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Death. It's like she feeds off the emotion of others until they're spent. Like that's also true narcissism, right? Where you just like extract all the fuel from people and just leave them a shell of themselves. That's what keeps her buoyancy. So I would like to know if somehow along the way, did she claim fulfillment out of others' demise? I'm thinking before she was famous, did she perhaps siphon off energy just like Jay-Z from other artists? Did she steal some of the accolades? Did she because I feel like it's like her intentions were going against the flow of what should have been. Show me the energy of Eros charity. Too many. I'll take this one. Son of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Two of Discs. Remember when I was saying she was like using her charity as a way in to sustain probably some of her brand, like not all what it seems. Like some of her charities could be serving her needs on some level. Could be a stream of income, products, whatever that is. She was playing both sides. She was using one source of product, money, people, events to just hang on for a second. See these two babies? She has twins, doesn't she? It's making me question. Are they hers? Where did they come from? I hate when things like that drop in. With their whole sexual dynamic, I do question maybe the legitimacy of her children, or at least how they entered this world. What sort of process did they come through? Could there even be two potential sources? I'm not sure, but I feel like with the Son of Cups, okay, I just feel like they made some promises, some disingenuous it's like they either had a donor, which they may have to pay the piper. I feel like that might come out, or it's that they've come through some sort of back channel. Because it's on top of the Eros energy, I feel like it's a dark sexual energy. So I don't know. I feel like that's a little messy. And the fact that she's holding two twins there, that makes me suspicious that either maybe it's two different fathers or two different parents, or money changed hands, or yeah, I don't know. There's something there though. Show me the river. Daughter of Discs, Eight of Wands. I feel like I'm getting propeller energy there. And she's standing alone, center stage. And it's like she manifested it, and what she wished for, she got it. The trajectory of it, she took aim. But it might be firing back. It might be coming all out. It might all be coming out about plane crashes and celebrity and Nine of Discs. Yeah, it's like her whole independence, a map, a pinpoint, like almost like a ritual, an altar, a spell. It's like she worked this out for her highest interest. Show me the underworld. Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Son of Wands. You know, the Nine of Swords gives Underworld energy anyway, right? It's what keeps you up at night. It's all the deals that you've made. Like, we've even got some, you know, characteristics in this card, you know, like you're laying awake by your nightmares, by what you've manifested, what you've played a part of. It's all encompassing. It haunts you at night. It's or when she's asleep, she's going to another she's working in the astral. Maybe something is operating her. Maybe this is secretive side is that she doesn't actually know who's handling her. But either way, she's well aware of the pits of despair that she's in right now. It's just whether or not she can. She's either going to make a deal to save herself, or she could try and make a deal and somehow cleanse her spirit. But I think there's too much against her. I don't see that actually happening. I'm just trying to be optimistic, but I just don't see it. Before I go there, let's pull a card for the Temple, because I've missed that one, and that's the collective teaching for us. What the hell is Beyoncé teaching us? What the hell do we need to see in this story? What are we here to witness? How does it impact our lives? Whoa, 3 cards. Oh gosh, might be too many. I'm gonna think it's too many. Again, sorry. The Temple, Beyoncé. The Temple, Beyoncé. Okay, it's got a lot to say, so I'll have to take them. We've got the Wild West, diet, gluttony, nutritional food. We've got religious devotion. We've got healer, earth disaster, military performer. Whew. I think I'm just going to reread those just as a quick one. So we'll go perform at temple. Again, I think it's a lot to do with us worshipping the wrong people. Maybe we need to craft our own music, our own arts, our own divine connection, our own channel, whatever we are here to be master creators. So what is it that we need to tap into? If we keep bringing the focus internally, can we stop outsourcing it to others? Military, I feel like we need to work our boundaries. We need to be almost militant with what we let in, what we, I want to get the diet card, what we consume. Are we overindulging in some of this stuff? Social media, fame, glory, excess. Like, is that really what we want? Because I think this tower moment that we're all going to be having with celebrity, it's falling, it's collapsing. We all see it. And what have we got? The Wild West. Yeah, I mean, it's going to get desolate for a while. We're not going to have too many heroes to worship. So it's going to force us to go inward. We're going to have to sort of heal ourselves along the way. We're going to have to drink our own Kool-Aid. We're going to have to go back to basics. And there may even be a higher calling to start connecting to the light side, whatever that means to you, that whether it's religion, it's treat your body like a temple, but treat your soul like a temple, treat your energy space like a temple. Because, you know, if this is all going to crack open, I do feel like it'll get turbulent before it gets better, and you just really don't want to, I've said this before in other readings, but you don't want to be a host to any of these energies that are like escaping to find new sources or fuel sources, you know. But also, that could also mean in our everyday life, just, you know, watch your own boundaries, watch your own sovereignty, watch who you let in, watch who you believe. Keep your own power. Don't give it to your boss, your colleagues, your, you know, husband, or just feel like pour from a full cup. It's going to be more important than ever. Show me a card to the medallion and peacemaker and the law. Beyoncé. Six of Wands. Yeah, she's looking for victory. 8 of Cups. She's trying to walk away, but she wants to take all of her prized possessions with her. She wants to step away from it, but she wants victory too. So she wants to win at all costs. She doesn't want to. She wants to come out victorious. She wants to come out the hero. But she doesn't really want to give anything away either. And she may even be making like evil deals along the way, more deals along the way. Let's get one tarot card for the temple. Just one card, please, Spirit. One card for the temple. 2 cards. Daughter of Wands, 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's an ending. It's an ending to all of this. The burden's too heavy to carry. We can no longer find any salvation in any of these heroes. We're going to have to start dancing to our own tune and manifest our own dreams. And we'll be better off as a collective for it. Let's see what this deal is that Beyoncé is trying to make in the short term. What is this deal that Beyoncé is trying to make? Bottom of the deck, death card. Knight of Wands. 3 of Swords. Ace of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, she's out to end everyone. She wants to maintain her empress status. She wants to still be Beyoncé. She's taking wild action to sort everyone out. She's got the knives out for everyone involved, all of her inner circle. She's definitely going to be spearheading one in particular, potentially Diddy. She's going to put all her focus there, but she's taking everyone down as much as she can on social media, her inner circle. She's going for blood. I think she will be trying to make a deal. Definitely trying to make a deal. And she's going to want to come out smelling like roses. I really think she's going to try and still be Queen Bey. But, yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to close out the reading now for some insights for us. But let's just take some of the remedy. Let's see if we can lift the vibration for all involved, all the faceless victims, or, whatever we can't see, whoever needs it. And see if we can dislodge some of this stuff. Anyone that is tied to these stories, to any of the fallout of this, we send them love and light. And we just ask for a couple of messages just for us to close out the reading, to close out this flow of energy. What do we need to know? What will help us? Okay, too many. Take that one. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Memories take us back. Dreams take us forward. Life is short. Leave no lovely word unsaid. I feel like this is saying, when we start losing some of the actual stars in our lives, or when, a lot of this stuff is going to be illuminated and we're going to have to be swimming in the dark looking for some sort of optimism, that, when it rains, look for rainbows, and when it's dark, look for stars. But I think it's like realigning to our North Star, and we might have memories of, our childhood idols, but really start making our own dreams, and that's what takes us forward. Start leaving all of these higher energy or lower energies behind and start taking our own path forward, because life is short. And start idolizing yourself, start praising your own journey, your own skills, your own talents, your own channel. Connect to it. Okay, everyone, that's all I have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Thanks a million.